All right. Let me minimize this. Close this. All right, here we go. So first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody to the understanding. The understanding is going to be about what is in question about how and what you would receive on two different platforms. So we're going to talk about two, but we're going to start with the promise delivery. I have not yet been able to prove it, but that's coming up very shortly. 3,000 or so products have been sent over to the programmer to add in on every level. That's what they're doing right now. Like I said, everything else is complete. It's just a matter of finishing up so that things look nice when we go in there. Now, let me just talk about a promise delivered real quick, just so that everybody's on the same page. I want to make sure that anyone that comes to a promise delivered has the same understanding. And that is a promise delivered does multiple things, but the first thing it does is reset your life. Trust me, you'll see what I mean. Most people that go shopping or shop anywhere either have to wait on a paycheck, wait on a monthly allotment, or what have you. Okay? That's the way we've always been doing it. At least that's the way I've done it. You work all week and then Friday you go to the store, right? Or you retired at home and once a month you get an allotment of monies to do what you need to do, right? That's typical life. A promise delivered decided to break all of that up. How is that going to happen? Number one, you're going to have a platform, a cycler that will allow you to participate in purchasing items from $50 all the way up to $9,000. Okay. Each grade, it's like school because I do a couple classes or videos here on YouTube, and I'm pretty much helping people all the time and I'm sharing knowledge. So it's in a school theme, first grade all the way through 12th grade, with a graduation, and a reentry. Okay. What it does is allow you to shop with funds or royalties, as I call them, that are generated throughout the cycles. Each cycle has its own royalty assigned to it and products at the same value. Okay, so let's wrap our head around that for a minute. You no longer have to wait for the paycheck. You no longer have to wait for the monthly check that comes in. You no longer have to borrow money. You no longer have to ask someone else to get something for you. When we launch, you will be able to participate in your own purchasing from first grade to 12th grade. Okay. Now I'm going to bring up what that is and what it looks like in just a minute, but I just want to make sure that we understand, or comprehend is my new favorite word, how it actually works. Okay. It is a cycle that is set up on a proprietary software, which means it's brand new. This is not something that came from down the street. Okay. This setup, the way it's designed, is to replenish nations. Okay. That's how powerful it is. Math is absolute. And when you put the right numbers together, you get a plus result. 2 + 2 is 4 all day long. Okay? Raw numbers. I love numbers. I've always liked the way they work. And if you put the right numbers together, they tell the truth. There's no fake. There's no kinda. 1 + 1 is what? Exactly. All day, every day. So, with that being said, that is the basics of a promise delivered. It's a system that's going to move all by itself, semi automated with the software we have now. The next software will be 100% automated. All you have to do is stay alive, literally. Okay? You're going to have to answer a few emails because certain things will be sent to your email address, and you have to act on that email when you receive it. It will have a timer on it. When the timer runs out, that offer will no longer exist. Okay, it's like the Get Smart telephone. After you answered the phone, it kind of smoked. I'm giving away my age. So that's how it's going to work, basically. With that, there are several forms that need to be filled out. Not several, just 3 right now. The first one, which I'm going to send out again because everyone that's on these lists, green list, white list, friends and family, are not on the mailing list. I don't know how that's working. Okay. Nor is everyone coming to this call, which I see a problem. There's going to be, let's say, right now, 147 people will know what to do out of 410. Seems a little strange, right? That means a whole lot of people are not going to know what to do, and that's going to be their fault. This call is for your benefit, everyone's benefit. It's not easy to join something brand new, but it's easy to go get a Netflix. You just put your information in and pay for it. You got movies. This is not that. This requires input. This requires you learning a new system to which all of us should be learning anyway, because your entire country is going to switch over to crypto and digital. It's no longer going to be paper. A lot of people do not believe that. They think, it's just going to be the same as it was last week. Okay. Watch what happens. Okay. So a promise delivered is helping each and every one of you evolve from paper, the green thing, the promissory note, into digital and crypto. I'll say that again. A promise delivered is helping each and every one of you evolve from the promissory note into cryptocurrency and digital currency, which can be held on the phone, on the wallet, on a crypto debit card, on your bank. You will be handling your own finances if you know how. That's the question. So with that being said, let's talk about, I'm going to bring up some artwork, for lack of better words. Let's see, not that one, this one. Okay, I'm going to show you, if I can get everything in place, share screen. Now, let me see if I can move it up. Okay, everybody can see that, right? I'm going to pause for a minute because this is the part that you have never seen. And like I said, for those new on the call, this platform that is being created is brand new. Okay, this is our baby. The compensation or royalties that are attached to it are in your face. This is the first time you've seen this because it was created an hour ago. Now I want you to look for a second, and don't worry, this will be pinned in the in the room, so you'll be able to see it. The numbers that are bold are the royalties that you would receive at each grade. And consequently, either shop at that value, at the items that will be made available on that grade, or withdraw it. Now, I'm always going to say this just to keep the three-letter companies out of our face. Don't just withdraw, 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 withdraw. Buy something. That's what makes our system legal. Okay? So let's talk about this for a second, and let's look at some paychecks and or monthly incomes that may come for you to shop with. Now, exclude this document that you're looking at for a minute and think about your paycheck for those who are working. You got to pay the light bill, you got to pay the car bill, you got to pay everything out of that paycheck, right? How often do you go to Amazon? You got to plan it out, right? Not this week because electric bill, I'll get it next week. All right. And don't let the holidays come around. Oh, the babies. Got to get the Christmas gifts. People start bringing out the credit cards. Charge up the lights. Okay. Now you got that huge debt looking at you. Most people, and me included, because this is why things have been created. If there's a problem or an issue, you create a solution for that issue. When you do that, it makes sense. We're not trying to sell you something. We're not trying to, like most people say or have been saying, I'm trying to get your money. I want you to think about something for a second. Your paycheck, not trying to get in your business, is probably somewhere around, I'll say, if you're really working good, grade 7, 7th grade. Okay, that's a week, right? Somewhere around in there. I'll give everybody that much. Out of that 1,500, you got to pay some light bills. You got to pay some car notes, insurance, dental, grocery shop, right? What's left out of that 1,500 for next week? 0, right? Because I know I'm doing the same thing as you. Check to check to check to check. Right? If you don't get no overtime, there's no Amazon shopping. There's no shopping, period. All it is planning to shop later. This is the solution to that. Now, I want to focus back to this piece of paper or this document in front of you. I'm going to go through it so you know what happens. 1st grade, you make it through. You have $50 to shop with, whatever. There's going to be items at $50 value on that grade. You can either shop and get something or withdraw it. All of a sudden, you go to step 2 or 2nd grade, $100, right? Get you a product. There's going to be plenty of stuff there. Next thing you know, 3rd grade, 300. Now, I'm going to pause here for a minute. We're going to do math in our head. In 3 grades, how much have you received? $450 US. How much does it cost to participate with a Promise to Live? New people, $200. Now, in 3 grades, you have received your funds that you started with back. This is the part where, it's easy to see it when you see it. Okay? And the reason why I pause right there is because a lot of people are confused about the next step. 4th grade. You see it's red, right? 4th grade, you will not receive anything. You will receive a voucher for $398. I'll get back to that. But I want to finish A Promise Delivered's royalties. Okay? So we're going to jump over 4th grade. 5th grade, you see it. 6th grade, you see it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eighth grade pretty much blows out everybody's paycheck because I've tried to hit that at my job. Very difficult. If it rains, I miss a day. I work construction. Once I miss a day, gone. The overtime, cut off, can't do any more overtime. So I couldn't reach it if I wanted to, right? 9th grade, anybody making 25 a week? 10th grade, 3,000 a week? And so on. So the reason why I'm doing this is because everybody until now did not know what's coming to you as a participant in A Promise Delivered. Okay? These are what will be available to you to shop with and or withdraw or turn into cryptocurrency of your choice minus the fees. So you can do 3 things with the royalties. Buy something, withdraw it, turn it into crypto. 3 things. Your choice. No one's forced to do one or the other. The only thing that I do not suggest that you do is just withdraw. These withdrawals are processed by the system, and I get a notice every time a person does just a withdrawal. If 3 withdrawals are done in a row, withdrawal will be postponed. We have to protect the system, okay? This kind of royalties, because you don't work for A Promise Delivered, you can't call it income. You cannot call it income. It's a subscription benefit. Royalties, okay? This is what you are looking to receive. Now, one thing that I will say, and I'm getting ready to go back to 4th grade. One thing that I will say is this. The way the software is built, you only have 12 grades. What if, I'm just saying, what if you went through all 12 grades in a week's time, which is going to happen? Now, numbers. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Y'all ready? Now, again, I have to prove this. Once I launch, I'll be able to prove it. Team Royal has already been proven. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. $50 plus 100 plus 300 plus 400, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 9,000. $23,850. $23,850 if you just collected one of each of those. What if that happens in a week? What if it happens in a day? The way the system is set up, it's pre-automated. So it's a cycle. It is a cycle that requires a certain number of people. There are no referrals. There's only one link to join. The placement happens automatically. You'll get an email. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right? When you get to the 12th grade, you get a congratulations and a diploma. You graduate. All right? Then you go back to the first grade. Do it again. And again. And again. And again. It's automated. When you get to the 12th grade, it's going to automatically snatch you out of the graduation audience and stick you back in the first grade again. Come on down again. Now, let's go back to the 4th grade. That is, by the way, a divine order. This is what I was directed to create for everybody, not just the people at the top. There is no first, there's no last. The way my system is set up, you could come in a year from now and you're still number one. Did you catch that? You could come in a year from now and you're still number one. So, and as you see at the bottom, when you graduate, after you've received all of that or shopped up all of the things, there's some nice products. Right now, we're going to start out with Amazon because they're the easiest. There's millions of products. Okay. Then we're going to start adding in brand names. Some of the brands you will know, but A Promise Delivered has to apply and be granted the ability to bring their brand into our grades. The whole store will be there, not just a product. Okay, so you may see that one brand all through the steps, all through the grades, because we're putting the whole store in there. So when you go in there, you can shop for whatever, at whatever you have in your back office. Okay, in your back office, you will see a box that has a balance, because these cycles are going to happen when people come into the system. It's not going to wait for you to say, oh, you have 50. No, that 50 is going to pop in there. That 100 is going to pop in there. It's not going to wait on you. And I designed it that way so no one holds up the system. We've all joined stuff on the internet. We've all joined things that said a whole lot but gave nothing. Mine is set up to make sure you get it at each grade. If you forget to answer an email, it's still going to go in there, and the next person's theirs is going to go in there. That's why it's semi-automated. No holding up. Okay. All right. So now we know we have the number 23,850, right? That's one cycle. All the way through from first grade to 12th grade, 23,8. All right. Now we're going to get into fourth grade. Now the fourth grade is a little delicate. And the only reason why I say that is because it has moving parts. As you see on your screen, voucher for Team Royal, subscription, humanitarian contribution. So you're going to be doing things on fourth grade. You're going to see it multiple times. Each time you go there, you're going to do something different. The first 2 times is a voucher for $398, which will put you into Team Royal. The second time you come there, a voucher for $398. It's going to put you in Team Royal twice. The third time you make it to the fourth grade, you're going to subscribe to A Promise Delivered. That's your subscription to this platform. You subscribe to it. It is a monthly, once a month, $175. Not every time you cycle, not every time we get on a call, once a month. There's a reason for that. A subscription allows me to continue with these numbers. You're subscribed. The benefits of your subscription is to receive these royalties. Okay? You only do it once. So once you subscribe, that's it. It'll, whatever card you put it on, it'll take it every month. Okay? The fourth time you reach the fourth grade, humanitarian contribution. Now, I'm going to pause here for a minute because A Promise Delivered, there are 2 sections of it that is a humanitarian project. This keeps me clean on the aspect that I can, my objective is to help everybody, okay, with different things. They'll be put on the website. They're going to change weekly, monthly, what A Promise Delivered is helping with. Now, each of us, as you see out of all these royalties, you're just going to choose. Sounds like we're getting ready to get a hurricane or something. You're going to choose what level of contribution you want to do. Now, I heard a question, I think 2 weeks ago, do we have to donate every time we get there? That's up to you. If you want to see A Promise Delivered do the works, the only way that's going to happen is you help. Okay? Now remember, you put up $200. You potentially are in the way of $23,850. So a contribution of 50, 100, whatever, there's going to be 4 choices. You just click it and send it. Should not be a difficult thing. All right. So before I go to the next one, now again, Keep them quick. Let's get right to it. Is there any questions on what you're looking at right now? Simply raise your hand. I will click on you and answer your question. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. Everybody's clear on it? All right, hold on. Sean? Hold on, I gotta click the thing. Wait a minute, please. One moment. Oh, I see it's a thunderstorm. I might lose connection here. Hold on. All right, you should be able to unmute.
All right, thank you. First off, how are you tonight, Montalvo?
Highly favored.
I'm glad to hear it, my man. My question is actually, I'm just gonna keep it real. I had to step into a different room for a second, and when I came back, I heard the tail end of something about something will be suspended or something to that effect. And I'm not really sure what you were talking about. I wasn't sure if it was in relation to maybe those who are not purchasing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if a person just withdraw, their withdrawal will be suspended.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to be.
3 withdrawals in a row, and you only get 2 chances to do that. If it happens multiple times, you will be removed.
Okay, so let me be
break any laws.
all right. Let me be clear on my understanding of that.
Hold on 1 second. It's raining. I gotta close my windows.
All right, no sweat.
How's that possible? If you can find, you can't find my Prime Visa.
Your Prime Visa is linked to your Amazon account. This Amazon
Please
account
ensure your phone is muted. Please ensure the call is muted. Please mute your line.
Okay, my apologies.
No sweat, man. You gotta secure the homestead.
Yeah, it's coming down.
All right.
Yeah, that's the protection of a promise delivered.
Okay, cool. That it makes perfect sense to me. I definitely wanted something to make sure that if someone was not participating in the right way, that the platform was secure for all of us who are. But that does lead me to ask a question. And my question is, let's say I'm going through grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and let's say I withdraw grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, maybe because I need the money, but I do plan on purchasing something. I would be suspended then. Is that correct?
No, after the 3rd one, the 4th grade is a purchase.
Right. Okay, so maybe that was a bad example. Let's say I'm in grade 5, 6, and 7, and let's say someone wants to stave off eviction. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just, this is me just positive. So what if, we withdraw?
So what would happen actually is, like I said, I can see all the withdrawals. Once I see 3 happen in a row, I would break it up. I mean, you can still get the withdrawals. Just break it up. If I see 3 in a row, I'm calling.
Makes perfect sense.
I'm calling.
Yep.
If I don't
Not to
get you,
stickler.
yeah, if I don't get somebody on the phone or one of my people doesn't get someone connected to that account, it's going to just get paused. No more withdrawals until I speak to somebody.
Makes perfect sense. I love it. Cool. That's the end of my questions. Thank you.
Absolutely. Margaret?
Yes, Montalvo. I'm just wondering, with grade 4, until the internationals are able to join, will there be anything on there for us at all in the first couple of times?
So grade 4 for internationals is shopping.
Okay. Shopping or withdrawal?
Shopping for the subscription and donation. Until
Okay, right. So they counted as shopping, both of those things.
correct.
Right. I'm just thinking about somebody like Rosemary who lives in a very isolated part of the world. She has very limited shopping ability. They're only allowed to buy clothing and housewares on Amazon, and there's no Amazon near where she is.
Right.
So yes, so I guess, and she really does need the money. So will there be any allowances made for someone like that?
Of course. Every case is going to be different. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to say, well, there's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. I just want to withdraw. That, is going to be a case by case scenario.
I'm sure she'll buy something, but it won't be 3.
As long as something is bought by that account, we're safe. But if it's just a straight withdrawal from 1st grade to 12th, it's going to get shut down.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Montalvo. That answers my question.
Absolutely. Until I speak to someone to find out what's going on. Okay. Anna.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I wanted to know that after the 4th time around, we donate to the bread basket on the 4th time around. Okay, how about every time after that? Do we just donate every time around on the 4th?
That's up to you.
Otherwise, what happens? It skips over it, or we say no?
No, it's just funds that you would either be shopping with or withdrawing.
Okay, so somebody probably should just put probably at least 50 in there every time, right?
I would. Remember, again, this document. Let me just share it one more time because I think it should be still up. Hold on.
Are those any of those funds to bring new members in, or no?
No.
Okay.
So
it's just for humanitarian. Okay.
Right. So this part of it, the humanitarian contribution, is your way, each of us, your way to reach out and help somebody. Now, like I said, from 1st grade to 12th grade is a total of $23,850. If you can't give $50, $100, or $1,000, whatever, when these type of royalties are coming your way, there's a problem. There's a real problem.
Yeah, that's called typing.
Yeah, I'm hoping that people would think to the better side of this. What if this was never in your ability?
Yeah, they shouldn't be greedy.
Exactly. Because I'm not even finished with earnings. I just wanted to take questions on this one. We got one more to go. So let's kind of speed it up so I can get to it.
Okay, thanks.
Absolutely. Hold on. I'll take these next two. Dan?
Yeah, Montalvo, when we donate to the bread basket, let's say something less than the $400 that's available at that level, will there be products at that level less than 400 that we could purchase?
Yes. All grades will have products.
But I was assuming that it was going to be at certain dollar levels at each level.
400.
So if we donate 200, we'll only have 200 left to make
Right.
a purchase at that level.
Right.
So
But
that-
you'll have access to all grades. Once you make it to fourth, you've already passed the 200 grade, so you can go to the 200 grade and purchase something.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay.
wait till the next time around, you'll have 400, you can go ahead and get it. Or you'll have 6 then,
Okay, great. Thank you.
okay? Last one, Rhonda.
When you say a purchase has to be made, do you mean for the full amount of the royalty, or do you mean it could be part of the royalty and withdraw part, or what exactly do you
Yeah,
mean?
you can do part of it, but each grade is set up a certain thing. So there's a $50 product, there's a $100 product. So this way, when a purchase is made, it'll show the 3-letter companies that they did buy something at that level for that grade. So just like Dan was just asking, the 4th grade is 400. So if you gave 200 to the breadbasket, you only have 2 left. You can take that 2 and go back to the was that 2nd grade and buy something for $100.
Okay, great, thank you.
All right.
Gustavo, I'm so sorry. I don't do this on purpose. There's a young lady who posted, she said she had a question in the chat. Looks like her post has disappeared. I just wanted to make sure that she got to ask her question before we went on. Unfortunately, I didn't see her name, and it's definitely gone now. It just said, she said, hey, I have a question. I was trying to send her a message to say, do you know how to raise your hand? And it looks like, oh, there she is. It's Amelia Harrison.
Okay, can you unmute?
Hi, good evening.
How are you?
Well, and you. So I just wanted to, there was someone who asked a question that was important about the grade level, like if they were at 400, but they had given 200 to the basket, and then you did state that you could go to like a different level and maybe purchase something for $100.
Mhm.
I guess my question is, how does that replenish? Like, because I guess that's my question.
How does what replenish?
Like so the amount of royalties, if we make a purchase and a donation, we just continue to go to the next grade. Is that how no matter
Yes.
what our balance
Yes.
is of our royalty?
Yep. Royalties are separate from movement. Movement is already built in.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
I'm telling you, this thing is sweet. It's so sweet, it's crazy. The royalties are the benefits of being in there. So you're going to go to the next grade and you're going to go to the next grade. Even purchasing, you're still going to go to the next grade. The purchase part of it is what makes it legal. So I had to make sure that you have the resources to buy something at that grade level and still move forward without worrying about it. That's my part.
Understood.
Cool. All right, Aretha.
Okay, I have a question. Like, when we get cycled all the way through, like pretty much, we'll say 75% of us or 80% of us, the Humanity Project, could that be like a set thing instead of people happen to guess? Like, could it be like after we get our 23, 80, 50, could it be like, okay, you donate $500 or something? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is set on 4th grade. When you get there the 4th time, you're going to see it. It'll say this amount, this amount. There's 4 choices you can make. And you send it right then. It's not going to be any higher than 400 because that's the level that you're on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because when
So
she said
each time you make it to the 4th grade, you can choose one or the other.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me get to the next one. Hold on. Share. Oh, I gotta go find it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Some of you have seen this. Some of you haven't. Hopefully, everybody will see it after tonight. If I can get it to sit still. Come back over here. Close this. Share. Bang. All right. Now let me go through this before any questions. I want you to just listen first, because this is the sister company. And these are the commissions. Notice there's different words being used. This is an actual business. So you can say commissions and the word income. Okay? You can say these words with this one. You just cannot say the name of the company when I'm recording until further notice. They may give me the opportunity to use their stuff and say their name. But until then, I'm going to keep it clean, keep it safe, so we don't break any rules. I hope that's clear. All right. So I have to switch between the two, or I'm just going to say this. 4th grade, you might remember me saying 398. 398. Now I'm going to actually bring up the PowerPoint presentation that I'm working on, but I'm going to share it with you so you can see this 398 that I'm talking about. Let me share this 1 second. Bring that up. Share this one. All right. You see that, right? Everybody's seeing that. How does it work on 4th grade, first time? See that? This is the business and the membership together. Let me quiet this down. Somebody's open. Hold on. Whenever we go into questions, please remember to mute back. All right. Here we go. Let me get back to my screen so I can talk you through it. All right. How does it work on 4th grade, first time? When you get to the 4th grade, you're going to get a voucher for $398. That is a business position and a membership at the same time. Now, of course, you're going to making some calls. You're going to get text first and then called, set up your appointment, get going. They're going to walk you through this. The enrollers are going to show you how to get signed up. $249.97 and $149.97 is $398 or such. Okay. What do they consist of? The business position is exactly what it says. It's a business that you're creating. And when you do the work that I'm going to explain here in just a minute, you're going to start to receive a commission daily. Now, the work is on my side. Your job is to make it to 4th grade and get these 2 positions that you are looking at on the screen. The next time you come to the 4th grade, you're going to do this again, except you're going to use an LLC for the business position. The first one will be your name. The second one will be an LLC. Okay? $398. That's the $400 level or the grade. So a lot of people were thinking, oh, I got to spend $398 to get this. No. It is from A Promise Delivered, okay? Those 2 positions is a fully vetted position. That means it's ready to receive as soon as 3 people are placed. That's my job. No one else, my job. All you have to do is join A Promise Delivered. You're going to be offered this twice. The 4th grade the first time, the 4th grade the second time. It's going to turn into a vetted position. Now, don't worry, you're going to get this. You're going to get a copy of this so you'll be able to read it. I know it's a lot there. I'm working on it. This is going to be made available to you, each and every one of you, so you can read through it and be on the same page and understand it. Okay? A vetted position is what I just described. A business position, right here, and a membership that signs up under it. You're going to do that part. You and the enrollers, they're going to walk you through it. All right? You're going to do it twice in your lifetime in A Promise Delivered. Now, I want you to look at what I'm looking at. The first one up here, business position, your name, and a membership position, which is any name you want. Each one of these need an email address, and it's a monthly obligation. Okay, they're $150 a piece. That means $300, right? The second position, the next time you come through 4th grade, you're going to sign up again. Same thing, but it's going to be under an LLC that you should already have or in the process of getting. You're going to do a membership. What you are looking at on this screen is a monthly obligation of $600 a month. Right? Everybody's losing their mind about this $300. I want to break that up. And how do I break that up? Right here. You notice it's in here. We already talked about it. 1st grade, 50, 100, 300. That's $450 right there. 4th grade, third time around, after you subscribe, you have enough. Or you can even wait to the 5th grade or 6th grade and pay them both. Done. All right? That's just in the first 6 grades. You still got the rest. And what my point is, this is the part that everybody wasn't seeing. The grades and the royalties that are associated with it. When you pay your monthly obligation of $600, you've made a purchase. You're clear. Shop. Withdraw. This is a purchase that you have to do every month. So you're going to be cleared because you're purchasing your subscriptions and a subscription to A Promise Delivered. So you're buying things. The products are there for your benefit as well. Okay? So let me get back to, hold on, this one. Let me go back. Share. All right, this one. Now I want you to look at the very top. Okay, I just talked about these 2. That's what I was just showing you. $150 a month is what they cost. You'll be an executive director. When you join, you will have a fully vetted position. So the second you join, that position is ready to receive. Okay? When you have 3 people under you, now this work that I'm talking about is going to be done by myself and the enrollers. All right? When 3 people are placed under you, you start receiving $5 a day. Okay? Automatic. You're going to get an email at 5 o'clock every day letting you know you just got paid. Now, the process is the same for everybody. You, when you join, are somebody's 3. So it's important that we make sure that the position that you're holding is a fully vetted position. That means a business position with a membership connected to it. The membership that's connected to your business position qualifies payment. Okay, that qualifies that business position to receive the $5. Now, what I want to bring to your attention is the way that a promise delivered is designed. Each person creates 2 positions. The hardest thing to do is to create people, unless you're married and you decide to have a child. You can't create people, but you can create positions. This is where I came in. This is where Promise Delivered is going to crush it. That's why it was built like this, because the second part of your income requires positions. Okay? So my work is to put 3 people under 3 people under 3 people and so on and so forth. I'm going to retire from my regular work, and this is what I'm going to do every day. 3 under 3 under 3. Now, what does that mean? 3 under 3. When you have 3 people, your daily income is $5, right? Now, they don't have to be directly under you. And this is the other part about matrices. If you don't know how a matrix works, I'm going to explain it to you. There's a thing called network. A network is a group of people together. They might be under Christy over there. They might be over Kevin over there. They might be under Sonia way down there. But it's still in your network. And it qualifies you to move forward through the ranks. When there's 12 people, you start to receive $20. That's $600 a month. Bingo! There's your income to take care of the 2 positions. You don't even have to do nothing. Team growth, you're going to get a $300 bonus. Right? There's a lot of bonuses included because you will be a fully vetted position. Number 1, you're going to get a bonus when you get to executive director 3-star. You're going to start picking up $30 times everybody that comes in under. Doesn't matter where they're coming from. You're going to get a $300 bonus. Now, let me just move over here to the momentum. This is for new positions. You got 30-day, 60-day, 90-day. Now, this is going to happen once, like I said, once we launch, this is going to happen so fast, they won't even be able to keep up with how fast you're moving. Not only, let's look at the momentum bonus right here. Let's say you get in and 3 people get placed under you in an hour. You get a $150 bonus because you did it in 30 days. All right? 2 hours later, there's 12 people under you. You're going to move from $5 a day to $20 a day. You're going to get $300 bonus and a $450 bonus. because it's done before 60 days expires. Tomorrow, we put in a bunch more people. Now you have 36 people under you. You're receiving $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month, and you haven't done a thing. You're going to get a $30 bonus times everybody that's coming in. You're going to get a $300 bonus. And then you're going to get a $900 bonus because it's happened before 90 days. $210 people create 400 positions. 400 positions all day long. Like I said, numbers don't lie. We're all in the same network, and my work for 3 under 3 under 3 is going to make everybody move through these ranks quickly. Quickly. We have 2 team leaders with very large groups that are waiting for the launch. We have a commercial being produced that's going to go on the KOD network that is worldwide. Now, these guys are not worldwide, but they are domestic. KOD network is nationwide. When we start moving these numbers, everybody's going to want to know. We have a commercial specifically for people who have lost their jobs. IRS people, feds, they all have $200 to get started. Because that's all they have to spend is $200, and they get into these kind of numbers. Now, just by looking at the people that we have that's going to create these positions, we're in between regional director and a 2-star regional. We'll just go with the smaller one. That's $300 a day. That's $9,000 a month. That's $100,000 a year. And you didn't have to do nothing but bring people to the call and share it. My objective, of course, is to put more people in this thing in 1 month than they have ever seen. We've already done it once, and that was just with people's paychecks, okay? Because if you don't have the extra funds to bring other people in, it slows up because you have to wait on a paycheck. Once a promise delivered is rolling, you're coming in twice. And you're pushing the numbers and didn't have to go in your pocket to do it at all. Only the one time, the 200 to get started. See, the system is going to work like a snowball over the cliff. You throw it, it'll start as a snowball, but when it gets to the bottom of the hill, it's crushing houses. Of course, we don't want to do that, but you get my point. The momentum alone from what is going to happen is going to be insane. Could you imagine going from nothing, and I'm just going to go right here, regional director, 300 people, that's like clockwork, to $6,000 a month? Not to mention a promise deliverance numbers on top of that. Okay, I'm not even going to go through the rest of the numbers. You see them down there. This will be pinned also, so you can look at it. Keep looking at it. Okay? These are numbers that are going to be easily hit because of the system and how it works. Okay? So now you see the numbers. And these aren't hype numbers, these are the real numbers. When you have this many people under you, this is what you're getting a day. Every day at 5 o'clock, you're going to get a text. This goes into your wallet. Every day. Okay? So that is Team Royal. This is Team Royal. This is a sister company. I do not control this company. We're just partnering up so that we can hit these numbers. This income can be used to verify income. These numbers are, you can say that this is commissions. This is income, considered income. You know, so you see what the annual are. You're talking $100,000 in only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. You're at $100,000 a year. You might hit those 7 steps the first week. Like I said, there's a lot of people waiting, and we're going to put every one of them in. And each person that comes in creates 2 positions. So whatever number of people are coming into a promise delivered, it doubles. So that 3,000 is going to turn into 6,000 positions. There's 2 groups at 3,000. That's 12,000 positions right there. That's down here, family. That's $5,000 a day. Okay? Not saying, I'm not promising this and all that good stuff. I'm not trying to talk you into something. I just want to make sure you understand why a promise delivered was built the way it is built. These 2 working hand in hand. There should be no issue or lack of income or funds or finances. There should be no issues. Right? Now, there's more. Remember me talking about a promise delivered having a phase 2 and a phase 3, right? Phase 2 is a cryptocurrency trading platform that is handled by a 7 series banker. All he does is crypto. Last week, he took $100,000 and turned it into 2.8 million in 1 week. A promise delivered is going to have an account with him. And you wonder where these royalties and things are going and the breadbasket? Absolutely. Absolutely. He won't get the whole thing, but he's going to get a portion to work, and then it goes back into the breadbasket. When you guys are adding to it, we get a larger number, we go back to it. It's going to be back and forth until we have numbers that, you know, break the bank, literally. Okay? Now, the last thing I want to touch on before I take questions on that. Now, Drew, I'm just going to say this. Do not recap. Okay? Questions only. Because the last 2 times I unmuted you, you recapped the call in a question. Don't do that. All right, before I get into questions, the whole idea of us working together is to show everybody else that if you have a group of people that agree on how a thing should work, everybody gets blessed. We've already addressed the duplication part. That's the positions that a promise delivered creates. No one has to go out and get people, right? You're created. You see how that works? So the duplication happens automatically. This addresses and makes sure that we all have enough positions to do the thing and go down and get these crazy numbers. Phase 3 of a promise delivered. I will need everyone's mailing address. You'll find out why once we get there. It cannot be a P.O. box. It has to come directly to your front door. Okay? No P.O. boxes. If I see a P.O. box, you won't get it. Okay? Phase 3. Directly to the front door. All right. One more thing that I need to add to make sure for those who are lacking is a crypto class. Okay? You have to. I'm just saying this only because I know you have to be ready to use crypto, digital currency, moving it from one thing to the next into your bank, saving it. Okay? You are going to be put in charge of your own finances. No more running to the bank down the street. No more direct deposits. Unless you want to put it over there. That's up to you. But I need to know and make sure all of you are capable of moving a crypto from one wallet to the next or digital currency into your bank. Your bank. Not down the street. There are some coins coming out that are insane. They're gold backed. I haven't turned you on to it yet, but I will make it available just for you to see it. But let me say this, and I want to make sure that we are clear on this part. If you are not clear on how to move cryptocurrency, I haven't decided which day I'm going to pick yet, but we're going to break it down step for step so that when it comes time to receive something or send something, you don't do this. Oh, I got to send it over there. No, I want you to be able to pick up your phone, pat, receive, send, right? It should be just as easy as going to the bank, the old style, the old way, stick the card in the machine, beep, 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 right? Everybody knows how to do that. When the first debit card came out, everybody was like, what is this? Or the checks, remember the checkbooks? How do I fill out the checks? How do I balance the account? You had to learn it, right? And you did. You went from checks, then you went to debit cards, right? Then you went to your bank on the phone, right? You evolved. Now it's time, one more time. You're going to evolve into digital, and I'm going to help you. Okay? All right. Questions on what I just shared with you as far as the income for Team Royal? Go ahead, David.
Yes, Montalvo. I'll keep it simple. That chart you showed for Team Royal is one position only, correct?
One position only.
Okay, but we're getting vouchers for two positions.
Correct.
So they can deduct
double
from that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure. That was it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So just like David made mention, if you have more than one position in Team Royal, those numbers are doubled, tripled. Just know, once you have your name in that company and you want to do another account, you're available to do it. It's totally up to you. It has to be an LLC or something else. It cannot be under your name. You can only have one position under your name. Okay, the rest have to go under LLCs. You can have as many as you want. Sean?
All right, bud. I am asking this question for a young lady who posted in the chat, Shelly Levette, because I don't know if everybody else knows as well. her question was, at one point it was said that we weren't obligated to take 2 positions in Team Royal. She said that 1 would be fine, and now does this still stand? I do recall that you saying people would have to have 2. Could you please touch on that for everybody?
Absolutely. So it got out because of certain individuals couldn't finance it or didn't understand the financing to which I just showed. I tried to explain that it would not be a financial burden. Let me just go back. 1 second. See, when you don't understand something, that's what happens. You get shook. And I'm gonna go here, right here. Now, just like I said a minute ago or a little while ago, we went over what is potential from a promise delivered. Now, I know it hasn't launched yet, but just run with me on this for a second. I'm gonna go slow. Yes, everyone is requested to get the 2 positions. Yes, everyone, that's the way it was built. Okay, that's the way it was built from jump. But then, like I said, when the numbers came up, which are these numbers here, 1 set is $300, second set, $600 monthly, and people lost their mind. Oh no, $600 a month. Right here, 1st grade through 6th grade. All right. You would not have, now listen, you would not have these 2 positions unless you were in a promise delivered. I'll say that again, because this is where the disconnect came in. And it's okay. Not mad at you, but pay attention. You would not have those 2 positions, number 1, if a promise delivered wasn't launched. But when it is launched, and because it is launched, you're going to wind up with 2 positions. But you also, here's the kicker, wind up with these kind of royalties along with those 2 positions. Okay? You could go through 1st through 6th grade, I would say probably in a day. That's well over $600. Team Royal is monthly. Monthly. So you're only going to see that $600 once a month. $900 if you have 3 positions. Once a month. You're seeing these numbers as you cycle. Catch it now? You got two screens. This is the 1st screen, 1st through 6th, 6th through 12. You see these numbers here? That's royalties. So would you be able to manage a $900 a month? This could happen in days. A $900 bill a month versus this? Why do you think I put it like that? Why do you think I'm losing my mind every day this is not launched? I want this more than anything. Trust me. This is the 2nd attempt. This time I got it. That's why I'm doing the things I'm doing right now. We're getting ready to launch this puppy. And then when we got into the conversations of being able to afford 2 positions, 3 positions, we only looked at the situation that we're in now. We got going with the jump start, everything was fine, and then it dried up. Now everybody's paying every month and nothing's coming in, right? Because no duplication. I did not want that to happen a second time, but it did. We're going to get around it. Trust what I'm telling you. So, knowing this now, seeing the numbers, can you afford $900 a month? $600 a month? With your eyes closed.
That's right.
With your eyes closed. You have 2 platforms that are going to be sending to you on a daily basis. Let's go look at this one more time. Hold on. One more time. Okay. Let's say you only get 90 people under you. That's $100 a day. That's $3,000 a month. You didn't put the 90 people there. Those 2 positions did. Now, all of a sudden, you're receiving $3,000 a month. So those 90 people are going to tell their friends and say, you know what? I joined this thing and I'm getting this on a daily basis. I can go shop at Amazon. I can go shop at such and such and get this stuff delivered to the house. I don't even have to get out and go to the store. Bring it right to the house. And I'm receiving. You think they're going to tell somebody? Are you going to tell somebody when you start receiving from both of these things? Sure you will. Sure you will. You wouldn't keep this to yourself. Of course not. That 90 is going to double. It's only going to double one step. Now you're getting 150 a day. 180 people. All you got to do is tell one person. 90 people tell one person. There it is. 90 people is going to create 180 positions. You see how this works? Now you see the math. Now you see the process. It's going to make you make it. And that's what I set out to do. Create something that solves a problem. The original problem is duplication. People do not follow through. They'll join. They might tell one person. They might not tell nobody. Duplication is what makes things happen. Think about your job. You got to go there every day, right? That's duplicating yesterday. If you don't go in one day, you didn't duplicate, you don't receive. Your check is short, right? It's simple, but complicated because it's new. A lot of people hate it because it's so simple. But let me launch this puppy. I guarantee you they're going to tear the door down to get in here. Watch what I tell you. Give me a week. All right. Any other questions on what we just went over? Because I got one more thing. Everybody clear on Team Royal? Everybody clear on the process of 2 positions? Why that 2 positions is necessary? Everybody's clear? All right. I ain't gonna keep you. It's already 9:30. Last thing that I want from everyone, I'm gonna email out the Telegram link again because everybody's not in there. I don't know what the problem or why the emails went where they went. We'll just have to figure it out. If you are already in Telegram or you've already joined, do not join again. Just join once. I need to see these 400 people that are waiting to join A Promise Delivered. Why are you not on the Telegram? You need to be there because information like I'm going to send to the enrollers is going to be pinned in there, like these 2 charts. If you don't know where to go, what happens when I send out that red email? You don't know what to do. You get on here with a bunch of crazy questions that you could have gotten taken care of by coming to the call or getting into the Telegram. All right? I call them crazy questions. That's just me. No disrespect meant. But questions that should have been answered or asked months ago, we're going to wait till we launch and then try to ask. That's going to, you know, I'm not going to be available. I'm telling you now. You see what I'm going to be doing. Making sure you have 3, that's that duplication, and making sure you receive like you're supposed to. This call is going to turn into a presentation call, Q&A, and testimony, recorded testimony. Okay? So get your gear on and get all ready and goody. Because the testimonies are going to go on the website. That's my proof to the world that what we created as a family is strong enough and built for the entire world. No catches, no I gotchas, no put your money in and we go to the Bahamas. No, this is straight up real. Something that is not yet on the internet. At least I haven't seen it. I've joined everything under the sun. Right? So, Sean.
Howdy do. I have a quick question, and I actually momentarily forgot it. So let me try. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Damn it. It was just in relation to something you were just. Oh yeah. The Telegram group. So you are saying that you already sent out an email for us to join that, or you're about to put it together?
I'm getting ready to send it out as soon as we hang up.
Okay, got you. Just wanted to make sure because I thought I missed out.
Yep. If you're already in, don't sign up again.
Wait. What do you mean if we're already in? So the Telegram group has already been created?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in it.
Okay. You'll get the email.
All right. Sounds groovy. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Anyone else? Michael.
Great presentation, Tavo. The Telegram, you start reading from the top or the bottom?
You mean where do you go?
Yeah, from the top of it or the bottom of it?
Top.
Okay, that's all I want to ask.
Yep. But it'll be in the email. You just click that link, click the join, and it'll take you right there. You just put your information in.
Fantastic.
Then one of the enrollers will, join you in.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Jackie?
Good evening, everybody. You brought up the question about trading or investment. With that, I know you were saying you were going to put the breadbasket in it. Will we have the opportunity to go in as well with the trades, or how would that conspire?
We should be able to do that. Let me check with him and see if that's, I would just introduce you to him, and then you put with him what you want to work. That would be the easiest way.
Okay.
Because what the funds that go in through the breadbasket go directly back to the breadbasket.
Breadbasket. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Andrea.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Montavo.
Good evening.
I was looking in my email and I see that there was an email sent out. I don't know if this was from you. It's not there when I click on my inbox for some reason, but when I click on all mail, and I've checked my spam, it's not in there, but when I click on all mail, there's something there that's dated March 27th, and it says, welcome, click to view this email in a browser. I'm not sure if I should even click on that because it's not in my...
Yeah, you'll know it's coming from us because it's going to come from Team Royal.
No,
Actually,
this is the promise delivered email.
That's right. It's going to come from a promise delivered because it's coming from the mailing list.
Okay, so that is legitimate then,
that's
right?
It.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And that's where it's going to come from again. So maybe that's the problem. It's going in everybody's spam, which I've asked everyone to check spam. Not you guys because you're on the call. I'm talking about those other 200 or so that don't come to the call. See, knowledge.
So here's the strange thing. It's not in spam and it's not showing up in regular inbox. But
all you have
I'm
to
not,
do is whitelist it.
It was. I've been getting all your other emails, except that one. I just happened to click on all mail, or let me go back and see what it says. All mail, as opposed to inbox. And it was there, but it wasn't in my inbox. And it's not in spam. Anyway, now I know it's legitimate. I will open it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Margaret?
Yes, Montalvo. Harking back to last week's call, you did mention that our IP address would have a bearing on the which financials were available to us or what we would receive according to our IP address. And knowing that I'm actually going to be working Rosemary's account and she is in Zimbabwe, which is nowhere near New Zealand, our IP addresses would be different. Is that going to cause a problem, do you think?
No, because what I think the best thing for Rosemary is to use your address, sign her up as if she's living with you. That way, it's just when it comes in, it's going to come that way and you can convert from there. That's the easiest way.
We've already signed up, haven't we?
Not yet. No one has.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So I thought you'd had all our information. Do I have to do that again?
Yeah, you would just do it, like I said. So when the invite comes out, right, you would click it and then put your name, sign yourself up. Then you would click it again, sign Rosemary up under your house, your address.
Okay. So that means that she will be receiving New Zealand dollars.
She would receive whatever is in her country, but it's easier for you to do it.
So she uses US dollars.
Okay. So you could still use US dollar, when you sign her up under US dollar. When she withdraws, when you withdraw from the back office, you're going to withdraw US dollar to her account.
But I'll withdraw New Zealand dollars to my account.
Correct.
Okay. And so when we come to the $175 a month subscription for Promise Delivered, will that automatically be in New Zealand dollars for me?
Yeah, it'll convert. The easiest way to do that one, it'll just convert by itself.
So I won't be paying 175 US. No.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. All right then. Thank you, Montalvo.
Absolutely. Remember, we're going for a crypto debit card.
Yeah.
To be in our back office. We don't have it yet, but they're working on it. And once we have the crypto debit card, that's doors down. You can do whatever. You can spend US dollars. You can send it any kind of way because it's all crypto.
Okay.
And then by that point, a Promise Delivered will be accepting one of those. Definitely XRP.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Montalvo, please forgive me for being rude. I'm sorry. I just want to let you know the email was in my promotions department, promotion section. So maybe anybody else who I know, I apologize. Everybody else who hasn't seen it, it might be there for them as well.
Promotion. Yeah, those tabs, I get rid of all of those tabs up there. I only deal with inbox. So it only has two places to go, either inbox or spam.
I can dig that. I kind of like my promotions tabs.
You've been using them.
Yeah, but I apologize.
No issue. No apologies necessary. Thank you. Anna?
Yeah, somebody asked me if they can use Proton email.
Yes.
Are we just using they can?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And also, how do we sign up new people after launch? They just go to the website?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
So remember, the big thing, there's no referral links, or they don't have to do anything special other than go to the website, watch the video. I'm sure they're going to see the commercial because it's going to go across the nation, y'all. We get from California to Maryland. Or what's the last one out there? Delaware, next to the water. We get from Washington State to Texas. All across. These guys are big. And then with the gentleman in Chicago, he has 12 million viewers. Twelve times 2 is what?
It's 24 million.
Thank you. 24 million positions if everybody signs up. Okay. 24 million positions. I want y'all to see something one last time before let me stop this YouTube. No, I'm gonna put that on there. Hold on. Share here. Now I'm only gonna show it. And I'm talking about this very last position down here. 33,000 people. 33,000 people put you at the top of their chart. What is the daily? $15,000 a day. That's all I'm going to say. If we have access to enough people and they come through a Promise Delivered and double up in here, whatever comes through the door of a Promise Delivered creates 2 times here. If you're at top, and let's just say we get the AKA sorority, how big are they? They like to shop. How big is AKA?
We are big.
So, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And like I said, we are going to be just fine. You're going to be able to move these cryptocurrencies. You're going to be able to do what you need to do. It's not that much. It's just new. You're not used to it. But after a couple of times, you'll get used to it. You'll be able to send crypto coins. You're going to start trading coins. The only reason why you don't do it now because you don't know about it. But that's not going to stay that way, okay? I'm going to do my best to make sure everybody's good. All right, now I stopped the YouTube